What's up, guys? Today we are right on time, about 20 minutes into the New York session. So we are looking at three pairs today. We are looking at three pairs: gold, GBP USD, and USD JPY. USD JPY seems to be coming to my area of interest, right? So what I'm looking forward to on this one is either it will react on this psychological level, also making a break and retest of this resistance, right? Which was also the psychological level, or if it comes back to just confirm what a retest on the previous support, right? That's all well and good, but what I'm looking for mainly is a reaction here. So in the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame, we shall be waiting for confirmation candles right here, right? Any signal candles in the 15 minutes, any candlestick anatomy in the 15 minutes or 5 minutes, because my EMAs all in the 4 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes, they were facing upwards. So I'm looking for strong buys on what USD JPY. Then as for gold or Rojao USD, I'm looking for it to enter this position. If it makes a rejection anywhere which is not in this 1 hour fair value gap, I'm not going to enter that trade. So I'm looking forward to enter a trade when it comes in the 1 hour fair value gap, mainly on this position right here, on this position where it showed some rejections, right? Where it showed strong rejections. So it will be making a break and retest of this support level, right? Or if not so, anyway, in this 1 hour fair value gap will do. Anywhere in this 1 hour fair value gap is fine, as long as I see my candlestick anatomy, right? I will enter on the trade, right? I'm looking forward to selling gold, because in the 4 hour, yes, they are going up. Let me just show you what I mean when we are talking about moving averages, right? In the 4 hour, as you can see, the slower moving average is below the faster moving averages, which shows a bullish momentum. But when I go now in the 1 hour, right, we are seeing a bearish momentum, because there is a crossover of moving averages right here. We are seeing a crossover of moving averages. In the 30 minutes as well, there is already a crossover which is long due, right? So these fresh crossovers, they show that there is a new trend coming in. So this is why I want to sell this graph and I want to sell this pair and don't want to buy, because the 4 hour does not affect me much since I trade in the 15 minutes and 5 minutes. So what I'm going to be looking is to sell gold, and also sell GBP USD. Let me just show you GBP USD. If it makes a reaction in this 1 hour fair value gap, that's all fine, but according to analysis, right? According to analysis, it is likely to make a strong reaction up here rather than down here, right? But if it makes a strong reaction right here, that's all well and good, because if we put our time frame, the 1 hour time frame, you can see that this is a 1 hour fair value gap. It was not filled, and this is also a 1 hour fair value gap. If I zoom in, you can see this candle does not have a wick. This candle, it does not have a wick. So there is a 1 hour fair value gap there, and it is being retested. It is not being filled. So I'll be just updating you. If the candlestick anatomy proves that we have a more downward momentum at that area, we are going to be selling the graph at that area very soon. And then that is it, guys. Gold, we are going to be selling. GBP USD, we are going to be selling. And on And on USD JPY, we are looking for buys. So we are back, guys. All right, we are back, guys. After 12 minutes in the live session, all right, we finally entered two positions. Gold did not reach our level we wanted, but it seems as if it is making rejections due to this support area, which will be also a break and retest, right? That will be all well and good, but right now we are not looking forward to entering in there, right? If this pattern finishes, because we are seeing that we have a doji candle, right, a greystone doji, and if this candle engulfs below this candle, if it closes below this candle engulfing the previous two candles, we are going to enter, because it will be an evening star pattern, right? But if it does not do that, we are not entering at all. And besides, we are already in 2 trades. Personally, I take a maximum of 3 trades per day, right? So I won't force it, right? If it has left us, it has left us. We should also avoid form. So on GBP USD, as you can see right now, all right, we entered when this candle closed the engulfing on the 1 hour fair value gap, right, making a reaction that in the 1 hour the candle did not close above the fair value gap, which means it is a retest of a fair value gap. It is just being filled. So going back in our 15 minutes, we saw an engulfing candle. We're about to enter here, but the graph just retested as fast as it could. It just retested. So it was all well and good, all right, because when it retested, we managed to enter inside exactly the fair value gap. So we put our stop loss just above the psychological level, giving us a stop loss of 20 pips, right? And looking at our average 2 range, we have as you can see, we have an average 2 range of 17, right? So this is quite big, yes, for GBPSD. I usually take 15 pips, 10 pips stop loss, but it is also in line with the momentum of the graph. It is also in line with the volatility we are having currently. We are currently having so much for volatility in GBPSD. That's why it is the ATR today is as high as 17, and we can't put less than 17 whilst the ATR is saying 17. So we put our 20 pips stop loss right here, and then we have everything, right? We have our trend, area of interest, additional confluence, as well as our so we have everything on this trade, right? We have our trend, our area of interest, our additional confluence, as well as our entry signal, which is the candlestick anatomy. So we'll just be waiting, we'll just chill and wait and see how this trade plays. And on USD JPY, I was late to get in, but when it comes back to my entry position, I shall enter on another position, right? So instead, on USD JPY, I was supposed to enter with 5 lot size. Instead of entering with 5 lot size, I entered with 2.3 lot size, right? So that if it does not come back to my entry, I can still capitalize on the move going upward. But if it comes back to my entry, right, I can enter another position with 2.5 lot size. With a 2.5 lot size, whilst the stop loss is here, right, I still do not risk more than 1%, because today I'm risking 1% per trade. I still do not risk more than 1%. All right. Let me just show you what I mean. Let me just show you what I mean here. We are going to modify, right? how do we modify this thing? Yeah, stop loss right here, and then we are just going to what? Modify. As you can see, my stop loss is what? 560, which is 0.5 stop loss, right? And when it comes back to my entry position, I'm going to enter again another position with a what? 2.3, right? Entering another position with a 2.3, the stop loss will be much lesser than what? 560, all right? But when all positions they get to TP, right, I'll be having a 2.4 to 3%, a 2 to 2.4 profit instead of a 3% profit, right? Because I entered them or not on different occasions without calculating, because there was no much time, right, for doing calculations. So this is it, the account which I showed all of you guys, the $100,000 account, right? So my stop loss on GBP USD, as I told you, I'm risking 1% on every trade. It's what? 1,000, right? And my take profit being what? 3,000, right here, and some little change for paying for commission, right? Which means we are targeting these lows. It's just a coincidence that the lows coincided with the what? With the take profit, right? The lows right here will not even have reached the lows. So this is what we are having, guys. Let's just wait and see what the graph will give us. Right, so I'm going to delete this one. All right, let's just wait and see what the markets will give us on this session. So we are back again, guys, to just show you a trade update of the trades we took in the live session. All right, and let me just log into my trading account. So before that, let me just show you the analysis we had, right? The analysis we had, starting with our trading view. As I told you guys, I wouldn't want anything rather than the 1 hour fair value gap retest, and you can see it just did as I thought. You saw this arrow as it is before our analysis. You saw this arrow, right? I drew it, and the price action just followed the same pattern as this arrow. It came, right, reacted in the fair value gap, reacted on our psychological level, and then went straight down. It's just this arrow as it is, right? So this was a take profit hit in our live session, right? In our live session trade. What caused us to enter? I already told you the analysis that made me take this trade, right? The prediction that I wanted, right? But what made us enter is as soon as we saw this pin bar and engulfing candle, we entered right here, right? We entered whilst it was dropping. Then it went into a bit of a drawdown for about 1 hour. This was absolutely crazy, but it then went straight to TP. So as I told you, it is more likely to react to this area. I already told you, you already saw the prediction which I had in the live session, right? Which just shows that when you now have this skill, guys, it's more of experience, it's more of skill rather than luck. So putting our stop loss at 150 pips, because gold nowadays is making big moves. You can see my stop loss here was about 170, about it here it was about 90 pips. So we put our stop loss at 150. It was also depending with the ATR in that time. I think it was about 120 at that time, right? So putting our stop loss at 150, our take profit was just 1:3, and it was what? It was straight out hit at what? 7:15, which is about 45 minutes before the end of my trading, because you all know that my trades are open from 10 a.m. in the morning up to 8 p.m. in the night, right? Which is Russian time, right? Any time between that period, my trade will be eligible. I do not swing trade, so trades are not closed after 9 p.m. right? All trades should be closed what? By 8 p.m. or by 9 p.m. Following that, we go to our next trade, which is GBP USD, which we had. So this also, it went into a drawdown for about an hour. So we were in a profit, right? We were in a profit for about 30 minutes, right? We're in a bit of a profit, and then it came back. But due to this fair value gap, if we put back in the 1 hour again, due to this fair value gap, you can see that in the 1 hour again, the candles did not close above the fair value gap. It was only the wick. This will be still eligible. This fair value gap was just being retested. It's not being filled. So this will be still eligible, right? So if anyone could have seen this move, also it was what? Also it was here. They would still what? They would still enter after this engulfing candle, because these candles in the what? Even in the 15 minutes, you can see that they are just closing inside our what? Inside our area of interest. They are not closing outside our what? Area of interest. So this is it, guys. The prediction, you all saw it, right? Before this trade play out, I already showed you, right, that it will retest on this what? 1 hour fair value gap, or this 1 hour fair value gap. Retesting on this 1 hour fair value gap, it retested on this 1 hour fair value gap, because it was also what? Making a break and retest of this support area, right? So it was making a break and retest, giving us all the confluences we needed, right? Break and retest, additional confluence, the confluence of a trend, we already had it, right? I showed you my EMAs. Let me just show you again, right? My EMAs in the 4 hour, they were facing what? They were facing up by that time. As you can see, in the 1 hour, they were facing down by that time. As you can see right here, in the 30 minutes, they were also what? Facing down. And I already explained this on the last live session, that you look at the two most adjacent time frames, right? When considering your session bias or daily bias. So this played out well also. And then on USD/JPY, you can see, guys, how correct you will be, but you are just taken out because of a poor stop loss. Here I put a 20 pips stop loss. It was also according to the average to range, but we're just what? We're just in a rush to get in. As you can see right here, it is part of the game, guys. As it just hit our stop loss, it went straight into the what? It went straight into the desired direction. And as you can see, I put this arrow right just before the move was done. Let me just show you, right? Reacting on our what? On our psychological level, going up, come back and retesting this psychological level and going up again. As it is, you can see, as it is, the price action just did as it is, which will be now showing you guys that when you now have time on the markets, you'll be more of trading with just what? Experience, right? It will be much more easy. So this was a stop loss hit, and unfortunately I only took 2 trades because I was already on an open position on GBP USD and USD/JPY when gold play out. So I just gave these signals, right? and then these other two, right, in the live session I had already taken my position. So just updating you on our account, right, to show you that everything is transparent, everything is as we are saying it is. Let me just put my trade history right here, and also on USDJPY put my trade history right here. So you can see, entering in the 15 minutes, you can see my USDJPY, right? You can see on my USDJPY, it just went for our stop loss, right? And then went back into profit. This was a total of about 960 stop loss. Let's just go to our history. Here, the total stop loss, it was about 906 total stop loss, right? Which I told you that I'm risking 1% to gain about 2 to 2.4%, because they were entered on different positions but targeting what a higher position. And then this one was what was taking our take profit, which was what above 3,000, right? As I told you, I put a bit for more for commission and spread. So just updating you also on the FundedNext. Let me just go and log into my account. Logging into my account right here. So logging into my account, as you can see right here, I'm just going to go and click on what, on profile, and this one does not show in detail as the real funded one. The competition is nothing like that. So as you can see, when I started, my rank was about 10,000. It was about 10,000 and something out of 50,000 contestants, right? Now I'm on a rank 5,000 and something out of 50,000 contestants, which is about 10% on all traders in this competition, just by increasing what my balance with only 2%. So this is it, guys. This is what we are currently having. It's so frustrating that after losing your real funded account, you start getting such good trades, but it's part of the game, guys. I'll just purchase a new funded account, right, and we'll continue with our what, with eating with we'll continue with what, with funding our life with pips, right? I'm now thinking of that. So there's a song which was published by JTech Profits, which is called "Pips Pay My Bills." Right? Pips should pay your bills for sure. It's not easy money, but this is easily accessible. Of all the jobs you can do, this is the most easily accessible job in the world. So you should take opportunity. You should grab the chance, guys. You should should take advantage of this chance. So this is it, guys. This is the update on our live session. So we had our 2 take profits and 1 stop loss in our live session. This is how we go every Thursday. I take trades with my community, right, every Thursday, and then we have our take profits or our stop loss or our break even, and then they ask questions. I also answered them. Unfortunately today there were not much of participants. There were only about 3 participants. I don't know what happened to my students, so there were not a lot of questions. It was just analyzing, explaining for them the breakdowns, and also explaining for them their predictions and stuff. So without further ado, guys, see you next time. Peace out.